And now he is praying for the service, and that service has become an intense desire from his heart. So that is also like a difference, right? First we have prayers, and then at one point the prayers are becoming so intense that some direct service will emerge from these prayers, some direct vision. He's praying that he may really do the service in his sakshat darshan, in his direct perception. And that's what Baba says. No? First he prays that he can see the lotus feet. So yes. First our prayer is that we want to have some connection from our meditation to some inner vision, let's say inner vision. And this is connected to our different kinds of meditation, right, Gurudev? Like you always say, first it's smaran, we remember something that we have heard, that we read, and then comes dhyan, this is more fixed, the mind becomes more fixed, and then comes the dhruva anusmriti, then it is really fixed. That's why the word dhruva is inside, that is like the pole star, nothing can be, changed anymore. That is kind of like a nishta in meditation, like perception of a fixed meditation. And then coming to the actual samadhi, where you can perceive the lila, and not only perceive, but you can also be and serve in the lila. These are some different stages of meditation, of perception, and by mercy of Raghunath Das Goswami, who has given us his prayers and has revealed to us his process of meditation, we can take part in it by listening it. And what happens when we listen, also some desire comes, right? The desires, like he pray also. I saw Radhakund, some vision came, and then the desire to serve directly comes. No?
Yes, it says here, in this verse, he prays for the actual service of these anointed lotus feet, having become greedy for that service.
Greedy for that?
Yes.
That is real jnana. What to greedy for which service? What service is important in our life? That has to.
Yes, there is sometimes, Gurudev, I think only about external service, right? But this internal connection is some other dimension, right? That is like a Dibya Gyan.
This is divine. This is divine. When we want to serve like a divine relation, just now I said Jesus has a divine relation with his Father, and he served to his Father, and he see every family, every circumstance is his family. राधे बेटा, अरे यार भूल गए हम तो बूढ़े आदमी।
मैं आ रहा हूँ, आपके पास ही आ रहा हूँ।
हाँ ठीक है, आ जाओ भाई, कष्ट में पड़े हुए हैं।
5 मिनट में आ रहा हूँ।
आ जाओ।
So that is like a universal feeling for all brothers and sisters.
All universal. Because of this connection, all connection is there. Before material connection, because of my material body.
And my desires.
And my desire and my house, my family, my things, then is a problem. No? Difficult to live and to lose something. Huh? And this is not mine. What I gain or lose is nothing mine. When I come, I nothing bring, and when I will go, I will nothing bring with me. There is no pocket for the dead body clothes. No,
We cannot take anything.
never. It's all foggy.
Foggy, yes, and uncertain.
Everyone I see, all they collect. When they go, they don't know
What to do with it.
what will happen, what collection was there.
But yeah, we have to collect these divine visions, Gurudev, collect some divine impressions in my heart.
Yeah, that is that we come from. We took the birth to collect this thing. Not that will go with me.
That's what I will take.
Right or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Other thing will not go with me. My children, my family, my house, my money, my bank account, my car, not going. Going with me, how I serve and I do for others' service. How I help others. That is going with me. That is divine, selfless service.
Yes.
Now, Gopika will also cheer.
Yes.
She has
Jai Ho, Gopika.
Come, sit here.
Come sit here, we're waiting.
Charlie.
That's her brother, no? No.
Charlie. He's from London. Charlie is 3 weeks now.
O lotus-eyed Radhe,
Come sit here. You can ask.
ever since I got to see your lake, I developed a liking for your devotional service. Sri Radhakund is the limitless, beautiful crown jewel of Braj. Priyachi's Sarsi, which is most dear to those whose everything is the service of Sri Radhika's lotus feet.
So the Radha Kund has this blessing power. By coming to Radha Kund, seeing the divine atmosphere and feeling the feelings of Raghunath Das Goswami, then something can happen in the heart, no?
I developed your devotion.
Yes,
service.
that is what Baba says here. There we can develop a liking for devotional service to Srimati Radhika at Radha Kund. That is why we take darshan. That's why we are meditating. Oh, can I buy? Something happened? Is the Zoom off?
Zoom off. Can I buy?
Can I? Jai Ho.
Everything is there.
No, can I?
We are here. Okay, good, you're there.
You heard everything?
Yes?
Okay.
Yeah. My God.
The Kund is as sweet as Radhika's sweetness. And the Kund is as great as Radhika's greatness.
So, Kund is as sweet as Radhika.
How is it possible, good?
Because sweetness is there. The Kund, we see the sour in Kund, salty. Why we are not open like this?
Locked, no?
We are
Locked.
blocked. We are not meditating in Radharani. I think it fall down.
Wow. Yes,
And
good.
is not, I am not related there. But this is, yeah, this is,
Yeah, this is a good, very important point that Gurudev is making, that why we don't feel the sweetness at Radhakund, because I see the sour, I see
sourness.
the salty water or the dirtiness or the external Radhakund. And why I cannot see the divine Radhakund? Because I am not related to Swamini deeply enough.
Radha. I am not related. Yeah? This is our problem.
Oh, yes.
Huh?
This is my problem.
No, your problem.
Can I? What is your problem?
My problem that I make relation on the wrong place, not in the right place.
So it's sour.
That's why it's sour grapes.
Wow. What a beautiful thing. When I can relate with the wrong place, it's sour. And when I relate real places, become sweet.
I hope
Wow, this is the
that is.
Rasika's part. It becomes sour when I relate and keep my mind out of her. And when I keep my mind and heart there, it becomes sweet. This is the reality.
For this week in cry, Gurudev.
Wow. This is hard work. It's not that you prepare to talk something. It comes out from your heart. Very nice.
The Kund is as sweet as Radhika's sweetness, and the Kund is as great as Radhika's greatness. Sri Krishna will bestow a love equal to that of Radhika's to anyone who bathes even once in this Kund.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only the experienced devotees understand the complete feelings of possessiveness of the Radha Nishta devotees, meaning those who are completely loyal to Radha.
That is such a deep subject.
I never see any book like this, honestly. All words are golden. Not one line. Every word and every line is golden. Radhe, kaise ho beta?
So only the experienced
Wanted,
devotees understand the complete feelings of possessiveness to the Radha Nishta devotees. Of the Radha Nishta
Can
devotees.
you come this side? I have to
Good if you go into bed.
बहुत बिजी हो गया एक्चुअली क्या कर
Can you sit there? Because then we can sit here.
तो काम कर सकते हो बैठते हो या
Here, let's do this.
क्या हुआ
Yeah, this is the question. What is an experienced devotee? These are actually the Rasika Vaishnavas, right? Rasika, those who have experience in the feelings of their relationship to Srimati Radhika.
Yes, it says here, understand the complete feelings of possessiveness of the Radha Nishta devotees.
This is what our Gurudev Narayan Maharaj always say, mamata.
Yes,
No? This don't be without minus.
yes, you are mine and I'm yours.
That's why Gurudev say this is so important and golden words, because in this book also not only Raghunath Das Goswami has opened his heart to us and to the whole world, but also Baba is also very much opening his Rasika heart and is explaining and giving us also this, what is the greatness of the Radha Nishta devotees.
Yes.
Those who are completely loyal
to Radha.
I think when I got initiation from Narayan Goswami Maharaj, I thought, okay, now he tell me I am a Radha Dasi. I think, oh, he can see this in me. I don't know. But actually, it took me like another 15 years or so, 20 years, to get the guidance how feelings of Radha Dasi are. Right? Oops. Yeah. Can you put the oh, because that is not only a theoretical knowledge. Oh yeah, read.
What is?
You can change?
What is this?
No, only here.
A meniscus. Meniscus? A ligament.
I don't know what is that.
Yes. That is nice. So now we are closer. Good. Good. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I'll tell you. So we have, we have heard many things about Radha Dasi, but to come into the feelings, that's like another mercy, let's say it like that, no? Because theoretical knowledge, we know that Anapita, Charim Charat, we are reciting the verses that Lord Chaitanya gave this gift to the whole world, which has never been given before. We have heard the verses and we have heard some, sprinkles of this knowledge, but to feel it, that what Baba says, to come into this mindness, only experienced devotee understand it. And this is Rasika who have this gift in their heart from their Gurudev, in their line, and in their heart, this strong desire to come into relationship with Srimati Radhika as her Dasi. And that also is something that needs to grow in the heart. Nah? What do you say, our dear Kishori Priya, on the green, blue couch? No, she got frozen.
I'm
Actually,
frozen.
He is explaining even more what it means. I think I'll read the whole sentence again.
Yes, because
now we have
it's so good to
first of all,
say.
it's so beautiful, and secondly, we have all sprinkled. Only the experienced devotees understand the complete feelings of possessiveness of the Radha Nishta devotees. And now he's explaining what that means. Those who are completely loyal to Radha, who love Priyaji with their whole heart, and who have offered their hearts to her lotus feet, and also towards Sri Radha Kund. It is here that Sri Radha Madhav eternally play their midday pastimes. And there is no place so dear to them as this. So this is the
importance to develop a relationship to Srimati Radhika, not only in theory that I know I'm a Dasi, but to live in that feeling 24/7 if possible. And if I'm falling out of this feeling, then to come back into it. And for this, I need the guidance of experienced devotees. I'm coming back again to that, because only the experienced devotee means those who are living in these feelings, they can also share the feelings and they can guide me, like navigate me into these feelings, because they can always nourish me with their own feelings. That's why Gurudev sometimes says we are like being nourished by our, Gurudev, of course, but especially also listening from the experienced devotees, like the Nitya Manjaris, like Raghunath Das, Tulasi Manjari, or like we also hear from Prabodhananda Saraswati Thakur, who also is in his Manjari Bhav when he is writing or speaking on praying his Radha Ras Sudhanidhi. And in that, we have, especially last week and the weeks before, we have heard so much, for example, about the glories of the golden breasts of Srimati Radhika. And Gurudev has always told us how to behave like a baby to the, motherly nourishment of Srimati Radhika's golden, nourishing breasts, with her feelings that we need to nourish my feelings as a Manjari. And that is the subject that Baba is saying here, that from the experienced devotees we hear about it, and by hearing about it, my heart will become soft, and I can, with my ears, I can drink this beautiful feelings. That is the process. And then by drinking and hearing and living in these feelings, or trying to pray for living in this, then the Leelas will have another dimension.
So the next
That's what it says.
just says,
Yes.
Leela. The Kund is related to Swamini as being non-different from her. Along with the Kund, those devotees who are surrendered to her can see the Leela.
Wow. Again.
Yes. The Kund is related to Swamini as being non-different from her.
Slowly. How fast, like this?
As long,
So long.
so along with the Kund, those devotees who are surrendered to her see the Leela.
Yeah, this is also deep point, because the Radha Kund is non-different from Srimati Radhika, and because of this, in this feeling and in this consciousness to be there, she will reveal herself to the devotees. That is the mercy of Radha Kund. And then this revelation will come in form of the Leela. But maybe is also one point is important, not that only when I met the Radha Kund, the Leela will reveal. That is one perspective. But also by hearing from the Leela, that will be like a revelation in my heart. That is also one point. Like now we are hearing from Radha Kund, and this is also some kind of mercy to be able to listen to the words of Raghunath Das Goswami and also Ananda Das Babaji. We could also say, if we are looking at it from the present, that is some kind of mercy that is also happening right now, that the Kund is giving us the mercy to listen about the glories of Srimati Radhika and the Kund not being different from her.
Prabhupada says, When I beheld the beauty of your lake, I developed a yearning for your service. The bank of Radhakund is really wonderful. There are divine Kadamba, Champaka, Kunda, Sirisha, Ketaki, and Kamsuka trees, as well as beautiful lavanga groves, Chatti, Yuti, and Madhavi vines.
So why he is now giving all these different trees? Because in his vision, he can also see and he will tell and share with us. Again, we have this example that only experienced devotees, they will share their vision. He has, in his meditation, he sees these different trees, because maybe in my vision, I only see dust or I see dirt. But in divine vision, it's full of beautiful trees.
There are many different fragrant flowers, and Sukha and Sarika parrots are sitting on the branches of the trees, singing sweet songs, Rasa Ghana, about Radhika and Mohan.
Wow, that's also another very beautiful description. It's not only the trees, but there's the birds.
Yes, the birds, the sukas, the sarika, there's many beautiful flowers.
And I remember also when our Gurudev Narayan Maharaj, he was speaking about the Leelas, then he always said to us, come with me now to Vrindavan. Forget. Radhe, Radhe.
Radhe, Radhe, könnt ihr uns hören?
Now you're back, Radhe.
Sorry.
Little special circumstances right now.
Special circumstances.
Divine.
You remember that, Subhaji? That always also, he said to us, come with me to Vrindavan.
Yes.
Means also in my meditation, I try to go into like another perspective and see how beautiful is divine Radhakund. And also when we listen this beautiful description, to follow it in my heart, in my mind, try to go into this mood, try to go into the beautiful pictures of the trees, of the birds, of the parrots, and to enter somehow the feelings or merge with the heart of Prabodhananda Saraswati and Ananda Das Babaji.
There are many different fragrant flowers, and Sukha and Sarika parrots are sitting on the branches of the trees, singing sweet songs, Rasa Ghana, about Radhika and Mohan.
Wow.
Actually, they're not only singing, right?
No.
It is all enhancement for their leela.
Right.
Everything is supporting, trying to improve their mood, trying to make their relationship deeper, and try to make the ongoing relation between them even more stronger and more deeper and more relishable.
It's all rasika. So what they are singing has a deep meaning of emotional increasement or enhancement. Like this morning, we were talking, what is the meaning of the entrance in Mungeraj Mandir of the elephants, and Low battery.
Low battery, close.
But it's on.
But it's
It's on here. Yeah, on here. I have to put on. Yeah, we have now. Yeah, good.
No,
now
no,
something is happening. No,
nothing happening.
nothing.
Now it's better.
Okay, our battery also is just about to die. So some obstacles make everything
So
very.
quickly say the meaning of the elephants before it dies.
Yeah, so I was like in my old memory of my mind became like a picture that I remember in all the marts and all the temples. They have the elephant and the tiger or the lion and also the peacocks for some kind of protection or so. No? But then I was immediately Gurudev make it Rasika. He said, yes, that is also true. But he said the peacocks are dancing and Radha and Krishna are the peacocks. They are dancing their love dance and they're, inviting each other to dance and to love each other. And also the elephant is also a Rasika inspiration about their Rasika elephant like love for each other. They are like mad elephants. They cannot walk. They become very mad in their dancing and in their exchanges. Like this Gurudev, immediately he make it Rasika. And that is what Baba says, experienced devotees. Now, because for myself, I just check my mind and my intelligence, what I have heard, like a computer. Okay, I heard this once. And then immediately my tongue is going, whoop. But Gurudev is going from Rasika feelings. So he gives this Rasika feelings. And this is the difference, that to learn from experienced devotees and then, yeah, exactly. That is my position. I am a maidservant and I remember Rasika feelings.
Went to Anandamai Mahashram with Roberto.
Cuckoos sing in the fifth note, and bees are humming. So many birds are chirping, and the peacocks spread their tail feather out as they sweetly dance and cry out, Pika.
Pika, Gurudev, also Rasika meaning, no? Pika? I don't know, Gurudev. Can you enlighten us?
The great branches of the trees that beautify all the banks of the Kund are studded with goose pimples of ecstasy.
Bah. Even the trees, they have ecstasy.
Even the ones that cannot move become sparkled, right?
Yes.
Which they show in the form of their knots. And they shed tears of ecstasy in the form of the honey that trickles from their flowers.
Bah.
The water that fills Radha Kund and Shyam Kund, sweet and filled with many colorful lotus flowers, is not actually water. It is the splendid spiritual erotic flavor of Radha and Madhav's pastimes.
Wow. This is how Baba and how all Rasika Vaishnavas are like transforming our hearts. We feel that this water is salty, but then how the sweetness comes when we hear, what is this water? It is Radha and Mohan's exchange of feelings. That gives a new meaning. And that is another dimension, so to say, that we want to grow into, that we need to come in touch with. This is some kind of mercy when we hear it, but then of course we need to also feel it, and these visions may come in my heart. I'm praying for this, that my material vision will go and my spiritual mercy vision, so to say, will be.
Di usur kaj, ovaj svoj kot je tamo.
Radhe, can you please shut your... Yeah. So that was some material sound vibration. Now we want to come back to our spiritual sound vibration.
The water that fills Radha Kund and Shyam Kund, sweet and filled with many colorful lotus flowers, is not actually water. It is the splendid, spiritual, erotic flavor of Radha and Madhav's pastime. These things can only be seen with spiritual eyes.
See?
That are anointed with the self of love.
That is also, we have heard many times, Primanjana Charita Bhakti Vilochanena. This is from Brahma Samhita, where that is explained that how the eyes will become spiritualized, how the this cream of love will come into my eyes, how I can have this divine vision, and how I can cry for this divine vision, and to have these feelings connected with that. That is only possible with the divine vision, with the divine, how do you say, mercy vision. Dipya Gyan, right, Gurudev? That is transcendental vision. From that transcendental vision, it can arise inside of me.
These things can only be seen with spiritual eyes that are anointed with the salt of love. Materialistic people cannot see as it is. In Ananta Das, eternal consciousness, we practice Leelamai Bhakti, means devotion that is filled with the transcendental pastimes.
What is this Leelamai Bhakti?
Leelamai Bhakti means devotion that is filled with the transcendental pastimes.
So when the eyes and the heart are like fully covered with the spiritual feelings and with some spiritual desires, then Leelamai Bhakti will appear. Before it is mixed with some other, half, or how many, mercy points or mercy feelings are there, that will be mixed with material feelings, and there will be not so much receiving. But when there is more devotional samskaras, impressions, then more feelings will come. And also when we hear about it, we can see it. Right, Gurudev? That is the difference. When we hear it, we can see it. And not only it is a theory, but it becomes alive.
Because there is experience, and there is actually the Leela is going on, like it says in here. We practice Leelamai Bhakti, which means devotion that is filled with transcendental pastimes. So actually these pastimes you see inside. They are
nothing outside.
Nothing outside.
It says in
They are writing outside.
Oh my God.
the antardas, the internal consciousness, means the internal consciousness is your soul consciousness. And your soul consciousness can only be there if you are connected with the soul, with your spiritual body. And if you are connected with the spiritual body, then automatically you see Leela happen. Right? Yeah.
It's on.
Yes, it's on. You see the Leela happening. It's like a reality. It's not speculation, and it's not something you heard or you made up. It's like you close your eyes and all this is happening in front of you.
You cannot do that, it will not go.
Okay. So this is what it means here.
Just read again. This is very important.
Repeat this again.
So in this sentence it says, in antardas means the internal consciousness, means full consciousness of your personality, of who you are. We practice Leela Maya Bhakti. This means devotion, that is filled with transcendental pastimes. Only in this consciousness it's possible to see and experience these Leelas.
Radhe,
In this sentence.
may I share something?
I'm waiting all the time, Kishori, when you will share with us.
Right. I feel this is also the meaning of what Gurudev often says about the visions, the divine visions, that when we live in our constitutional position and stay in this consciousness, then we don't even have to close the eyes to see this lila happening. We can also see it in every situation. Like now when we are here and so many, it looks outwardly like so many disturbances there. The connection is going out. Somebody's loud. Somebody's mic is on. Many things happen. And we can either be in our material consciousness and see this as outer disturbance, but we can also see it with divine eyes and see like, yes, also in the meeting of Radha and Mohan, there are so many obstacles. And still they have to focus and concentrate on how to meet and how to drink the milk out of the mixture of milk and water.
Jai Ho, Kishori.
Jai Ho, Kishori. Gurudev is missing you.
Vrindavan. Very nice.
We are all missing you, actually.
Read again.
Read again.
In this sentence,
Yeah, underline.
Underline.
in antardas means internal consciousness. We practice Leela Maya Bhakti. And Leela Maya Bhakti means devotion that is filled with transcendental pastimes.
Yeah, Gurudev said that our problem is because we are only externally receiving. Radhe Radhe Anandamai? Okay, good. So, that is the difference between inside perception and outside perception. Outside, we are identifying and feeling externally, but when this antardas, internal consciousness, is opening by the mercy of Shri Guru, then Divya Gyan Ride Prakashito, that transcendental perception, it's not only theoretic knowledge, but feelings come. And that is what we are praying for. Right, Gopika?
The syllables Ras Ha stand for the sweet, splendid love of the divine couple Radha and Krishna. And when these syllables are reversed, we get the word Sara or lake. This secret makes the devotees very happy. Therefore, the devotees reveal.
Radhe, I can read the sentence until they come back if you like.
Yes, very nice, Kishori. Thank you.
Yes, please.
The syllables Ra, Sa stand for the sweet, splendid love of the divine couple Radha and Krishna. And when these syllables are reversed, we get the word Sa-ra. This secret makes the devotees very happy.
Daddy, sorry. We were
Radhe, we just read the sentence, so you can now
coming
explain.
in and out. It's like a example of inner and outer consciousness. No, actually, we're having some loading problem here with the battery, with the plug. So you read again that sentence?
I guess so.
Yes. Which sentence did you read, Kishori?
Rasa and Sara.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God. That is such a big topic. And that is such a beautiful topic that Gurudev has a lot of time. He always relishes when we take the word rasa, which means the container of, all divine and
They are making us greedy for more and more. I can try
Sorry.
to say
They are
they
showing
back?
me my mind out and inside and out, inside out, inside out.
Yes.
That's my mind. Yeah.
Testing us, testing if we
Yeah.
can be tolerant.
Yeah.
We are losing without the inner blessings of Gurudev. Jai Shri Gurudev.
Oh.
Yeah, I can share one thing about Rasa Sara until they come again with their divine vision. So, what I remember about this explanation from Gurudev is that Rasa Sara. Oh, now they're back. You see? Radhe, Suniti.
Next try.
we don't give up, never give up.
Never, please.
And Kishori, you are in Antar Das, so you have to stay inside. We always fall in Bahir Das. So Rasa Sar. Rasa is the container of all emotion. That's Srimati Radhika. And of course, we know Krishna also, but she gives the feelings to him. She is the Sara, the lake. So this Rasa Sara is a deep meditation, because if you reverse the word Rasa and you read it from behind, it becomes Sara. So that is the meaning of Radhakund. It is the container of all the divine feelings of Srimati Radhika for Mohan. And not only for Mohan, for all of us. And that's why we go there. We are praying to Srimati Radhika and to all of her dasis and to all of them who are there, the spiritual family, so to say, all the Brajabasis, that we get their divine feelings, that we get my divine connection to this divine place, that I see and I can hear all the peacocks and the parrots, and I can see the divine kalpavrikshas, and I can see all the beautiful flowers on the trees and the honey that trickles, and I can have some feelings in that regard by hearing it. Because when I hear it, my heart may be unlocked. And when the heart is unlocked, then something can grow in there. Some divine feelings can come. Some Dibya Gyan. That is the meaning of Rasa and Sara, the lake of the emotions that is flowing from the heart of Srimati Radhika to Mohan, but not only to him, because she is the mother of the universe, and she is giving all living entities that love that they need and that they desire. No. You can hear us good enough? Yes? Good.
Yes.
Therefore, the devotees reveal that Sara means lake by bathing in that rasa, and by Krishna's grace, they become blessed by attaining a love for Krishna that is equal to that of Sri Radha's.
So that is also that important point that Gurudev always says, that by the grace of Mohan, we also can get the mercy of Srimati Radhika's love. First, we assign with Krishna, we make like, we say, I love you, I want to love you, I don't only want to know you, how can I love you more? And that is the mercy, let's say, compartment of Srimati Radhika, because she is the one that loves him the most, because she is non-different from him. So by assigning with Krishna, we come into the lotus, let's say, mercy field of Srimati Radhika, because now when we have given up our independence and our marginal position, our feelings to just be a body and enjoying. No, we want to serve. We want to go deep in my soul, and that I become how do you say that, normal, in the normal position. No, Srila Prabhupada says,
Constitutional.
In my constitutional normal position, in the pleasure potency, and then from that point on, all relation will happen.
When Krishna becomes eager to see Radha and all his endeavors fail, he takes shelter of Radha Kund. At that moment, he gets the audience of Radha on the strength of the Kund.
So that's also special. Even Krishna is praying to Radha Kund. Mohan also is praying to Radha Kund, because Radha Kund is that container of love, that Sara, that lake of all, wish-yielding trees or emotions that will guide us, and even Mohan, to the mercy of Srimati Radhika. That is also very amazing, because Baba just said before in that sentence that by Krishna's grace they become blessed to attain a love for him that is equal to Srimati Radhika's. But in the next sentence, he says, even Mohan is praying to Radha Kund. So Mohan is blessing the living entities who want to attain their soul consciousness. But at the same time, if we go now again inside and we feel everything from the Leela and from the perspective of our relationship as a Dasi, safe, and we can be witness how Mohan is also getting mercy from Radhakund, from Srimati Radhika, to fulfill his desires, to also serve Srimati Radhika.
In the same way, Radha also takes shelter of Shyam Kund and thus attains the company of Sri Krishna.
So that is also interesting because we see here the interconnection. Srimati Radhika is giving mercy to Mohan and to all living entities, and she also is taking shelter of Shyamakund, of her beloved, to, serve better, to go into that, what she wants to, she wants to connect, to make him more and more happy.
Also because without rasa, there is no bhava.
Wow, now that is your expertise. This one, Gurudev? Again, can you explain this? I don't know about this subject, Kishore. You help us.
You know everything. I was just inspired because you so nicely explain the meaning of Radhakund, that this is the lake of Radharani's love, her heart, and this is full of rasa because the only thing in her heart is Krishna. And one name for Krishna is also rasa, which is the meaning of spiritual taste. And there's just this one line in another verse in this book that without rasa, there can be no development of bhava. So without Krishna, there are no feelings of Radharani towards him. So I felt like this sentence that you just explained also means that she also has to take shelter of Shyamakund to attain the company and the nice feelings for him. Radhe.
So nice how they are all interconnected, right, Gurudev? There is no Radhika without Mohan. There is no Mohan without Radhika. And there's no Dasi without Radhika. So we all need each other's help and mercy to come to the, fully ripened feelings in our services. That is the mercy that we can get in Radhakund if we go deep, deep inside.
Amazing lotus flowers, lilies, and kalara flowers are covering the sweet water of the Kund, surrounded by buzzing bees that become intoxicated by their fragrance.
Now we actually come to that picture that we see here in Gurudev's room, and maybe the devotees also have at home. Radha Mohan are in the lake. And now the lake is described, the Radhakund is described with the bees that are representing Mohan. And the lotus flowers are representing Srimati Radhika and her Sakhis.
The chest or the surface of the Kund also bears many beautiful lordly swans and cranes that sing beautiful songs. When Krishna sees this Radha Kund, he remembers Sri Radhika. And when Radhika sees Shyam Kund, she similarly remembers Krishna. The Kund is related to Sri Radha in all respects. And while Raghunath describes the way he sees the Kund, he simultaneously describes the self-manifest pastime that takes place there. At noontime, Sri Raghunath Das Goswami anxiously cries out of grief, sitting on the bank of Radhakund. as he suddenly perceives one very sweet pastime. He sees Radha and Krishna playing in the water. The loser of this water splashing game must give a prize to the winner. Kundalata is the referee, and the prize is nectar from the lips of the loser. Radhika first splashes Krishna. How beautiful her eyes are. How sweetly her jeweled bangles jingle around her lotus word-like hands. It is as if Cupid wants to defeat Krishna with his water smiles. Water missiles. It becomes intolerable for Krishna. His garland of divine forest flowers loosens. His big pearl necklace falls off, and his stick falls out of his hand. Only his powerful Kaustuba gem is able to tolerate this stream of water without lamenting. Ishwari thinks tender Shyam Sundar will suffer too much if she splashes in his eyes. So she doesn't do that. But cruel Shyam, desiring victory, does splash Sukumari's eyes all too hard, saying, Priye, see if you can tolerate this. Tulasi watches on the bank of the Kund how Radha and Shyam have a huge fight in the water. The Sakis rebuke Shyam, saying, Shyam, don't splash our Saki like that. Has she ever done that with you? Just see how much she suffers. But Shyam does not listen. Swami becomes mad from his splashing, although she is normally so brave, and she backs away. What can a Sukumari, a tender girl, do against such a powerful wrestler? Sri Lila Sukha calls Krishna Anand, ecstasy, and on the mouth of that Anand, a game of Shringar Ras. Oh, sorry.
What again?
No, sorry, I missed. And on the mouth of that Anand, a Shringar Ras, an erotic flavor, smile blooms up. He does not play any other games than the game of Shringar Ras. Rasamai Krishna and Rasamai Radha shower each other with nothing else but Ras. During their Rasa Krida means delectable games. And the devotees that are fixed in Smaran are constantly showered with the sweet relish of this Radha Krida. These pastimes can only be attended in Swarupa Vesh. When the mind returns to the external world, this Swarupa Vesh disappears. Therefore, Sri Narottam Das Thakur sings, "Do not neglect the practice of Leela Smaran. Make it the essence of everything for your body and your mind. It is the nature of these transcendental pastimes to draw the mind towards one's Siddha-swarup. That sacred greed, that is the only and essential requirement for entering into Raganuga Bhakti, is also awakening the revelations of these transcendental pastimes. When a fortunate devotee hears about the sweetness of these feelings, this sacred greed arises in his heart.
So by hearing the pastimes and by trying to go inside the heart, feeling and trying to enter with feelings, then the greed arises. And that's why we also here in Vrindavan, we try to hear from Gurudev as much as possible, because that soul who has like a advanced feeling in this regard and some more smaran, deeper revelations, when we are sharing this with each other, then also my feelings are growing. It's fortune to hear this, hearing about the sweetness of the feelings, and that will cause more desire to arise in the heart. And I remember we had this Leela we have heard in different versions also. What is the meaning of the manjaris? They are standing outside. They are not in the kund. The manjaris are servants. They are just standing there. They are not like the Sakis who also in the water with Srimati Radhika. And why Srimati Radhika is not splashing Mohan so hard? Because she wants him to win, to be the winner. Because she would be too shy. She has already decided before the Leela or the game begins that he will be the winner. I cannot be the winner because I cannot behave like, taking the kiss from him in front of my girlfriends. He must be the winner. So like this, all it has a meaning. And the Sakis, the gopis who are the elder friends of Srimati Radhika or similar friends, those who have the samasneha, or they have also the feelings that they want to splash Mohan. They want to also enjoy his victory. But the manjaris, they are so innocent. They are just standing outside at the shore of the Radhakund, and they prepare everything, like the thin clothes, and they prepare the towels to dry them. And before that, they also prepared the white saris that are put on Srimati Radhika. Like this, everyone in this Leela has their own feelings and their own services and their own perspective. And to listen this, I can find my own identification. Where is my bhav? Where is my feeling? Where is my identification? As a dasi of Srimati Radhika, I'm also standing outside and on the shore of Radhakund, and I try to assist and I try to do all the services that are necessary for the Leela to prepare and to afterwards dry and all these services. And Srimati Radhika has her own feelings. She has her own way why she is not winning this time. And Mohan, he knows all that. He is enjoying all that. And it's all a very divine arrangement of feelings and meanings. And when sometimes we are sharing it all together, then more feelings come. Somebody is saying from this perspective, yes. And I remember also we were churning this a lot when my Gora Sunda was in the group. I don't see him right now, but he said also so many beautiful things about the water of Radhakund. That is the Rasa lake. So he says the manjaris are not in that same water. They are outside. But the Sakis, they are inside. They also want to feel this exchange, this pastimes from their own desires. Because they have the desire to be, they are in Srimati Radhika's group, but they have Samasneha. They also like Krishna very much. So their bhav is that they are the friends of Srimati Radhika, but their first intention is the Krishna Rati. Their sthai bhav is the Krishna Rati. Their attachment to Krishna is in the first, and their relationship to Srimati Radhika is a sanchari bhav. Whereas the gopis, the manjaris who are standing outside, their sthai bhav is their relationship to Srimati Radhika. That is their fixed emotion. They are only concentrating on Srimati Radhika's service, on her lotus feet, on her desires. And they only love Krishna because he is her beloved. That is also a byproduct of their feelings, but the main feelings of them is called this Bhava Ulasa Rati. Their main feeling is that their Srimati Radhika's happiness is their happiness. So they are always fixed on her service as their main feeling. Gurudev, would you like to add on this something? We need your feelings, Gurudev.
Can I ask something from Gurudev?
Yes, please. There's a question, Gurudev.
Gurudev, there was one sentence here. Maybe you can explain, because I feel like this is a good hint for the devotees who want to develop this visions, because it's so nice to listen to someone who already has the visions, and I want to know how I can get it. Here is written, the devotees that are fixed in smarana are constantly showered with the sweet relish of this rasa krida.
What is meaning of asmara? Day-to-day life we do, and we think, right? We are thinking something. Mind is never stopped to think.
Yeah, right.
But what we are thinking, material or something spiritual, it's going to result you. Material is material, it's nothing meaningful. It will destroy you and then, right? So what to think, that to know. Why we need navigator for that? What to think, what to dream, what I think, I dream. Whole day you do something. You will dream same way of thinking. What you think, you dream. So thinking is a smaran. What is coming to your mind? How you think the things. This is mine and this is yours. That is the thing. If everything is yours, you are my dear, you are my sweetheart, I think for you, then I think for you. Because I try to think other things. I want to go to my work, but I want to work, but you are coming in my thing. What to do? So it's not come in my thinking. You cannot stop when there is a love and there is. So relation is very important. When I'm related, I think for them. Where I love, I think for them. So that has to know. Navigation say to me, my spiritual master said, my dear, why you are wasting your time? Why not you make the thing to think something that is useful for you? You can think that. You will not worry. You don't need to take medicine. You don't need to bother anything. Think and dream also like that. Right? It's a natural. What did the line say? Again read.
The devotees that are fixed in smarana are constantly showered with the sweet relish of this rasa krida.
Yes. That is a sweet relishment come of your lover. And who is your lover? You see that Jesus' lover was his father. Right? He's relishing us. And if you come, if your lover is the goddess of love, the love will come to you or not. Material love will also come. Spiritual love will also come. Because she is the goddess of love. Divine will come and material will come. You will say, no. I will do only divine love and I will not take care of the material, living and both. This relishment only comes. What is my object? And this object fulfills my desire. Right? Very simple. Satnarayan Babaji is telling, material love and spiritual love is not much different. Similar way, the difference of our ignorance, avidya, that we do not understand the reality. That makes me two groups. But there is, when avidya goes, prem bhakti jaha bhakti, avidya vinatya. When the prema bhakti will come, when the relation and love will come, all my ignorance automatically will go out. Right?
Yes, and one sentence more. There
Yeah.
is Narottam Das Thakur is singing, do not neglect the practice of Leela Smaran. Make it the essence of everything for your body and mind.
Do not practice. Neglect philosophy thinking. This is good. Philosophy will stay in your mind. Theory will stay in your mind.
No.
And in between loving pastime will go to your heart. What is more important? To keep in mind or heart.
Deep in the heart, Guruji.
Something will touch me that I want to forget, but I cannot forget. But anyone, I go many time to listen some highly sensitive person, and somebody come out from there. I say, what was the class? So beautiful class. I cannot explain it. I say, what was the subject? Subject was very, very high class. I say, what is the deep meaning there? This is so deep that I cannot, and I don't remember it. This is philosophy. that you forget in the class what you are listening. And that moment you make the mental exercise and you are happy.
We think it's so high because we don't understand anything.
You understand. I cannot remember these words. So it's very difficult for me. So this is very hard. And Leela is this with a sweet pastime. Like you imagine, you make your Radha Krishna Leela. Imagine your sweet loving pastime in your life. You can forget. When you will sit for it, you will remember that. Similarly, Radha Krishna, highest love, when you go in the pastime of love, and they are open to share you, even the confidential pastime. What I cannot do, you cannot do, other cannot do, and they are ready to call you to also come in the amorous pastime. Come and check. If you become close to me, I welcome you to come. And we are so foolish that we have no time for doing that. So we are that we want not to improve mind. But it is. This is avidya.
Avidya.
This is ignorance. Understand? What easy to receive, that is difficult for me. And what difficult to receive, that becomes easy for me. Rather.
And if we can see this divine Radha Kund with all this beautiful lila, and there is written that even the trees have goosebumps, what is the meaning?
This is divine. You use the word divine. What is the meaning of divine? We cannot see with material eyes, material consciousness. You see the divine Leela is here, Radha Kund. Gopinath goes with the divine meditation to Radha Kund, and he brings this picture of Radha Mohan and my Gurudev. And inside the water. This picture is inside the water. And he can explain you, but you will not understand. Because my material eyes cannot see. But he will explain. Why? Because the mercy happened by devotion that he got divine vision to match that. And it comes and we have a picture. So this is Radha. And one thing, I also think, I'm also going always Radha Kund. Why not I see any person? Then comes to me, are you become friend of Radhika? Are you become Sakhi of Radhika? Are you become Manjari of Radhika? What you are, Dasi of Radhika. What you are. If you are not in that mood, how you will see this person? Only they are qualified to see from divine vision that. Right? So we have to be qualified to receive that divine mercy from the divine vision to see that. Right? Why this happened to Gopinath? This is Guru Kripa, Param Guru Kripa on him, that he showed himself in that. Under the water, this is not outside of the water, inside of the water picture. You can see the waves and everything. And inside the water, what is happening? How you can say nothing in that? There. Gopinath will share it.
Yes, Gopinath, can you share this picture?
Now you throw me in the water.
But you are in water. Amma.
How are some people also? I have nothing to share. So when Smaran becomes thick over there, like how to cook it that it becomes thick. I was just thinking about that.
When we don't want to remember, and it's automatic happening too. I don't want to think, but it comes to capture my mind. That is it. I don't want to think for you. You are happy that you are in Vrindavan. I am happy here alone. But you are coming to my mind. I don't want to think for you. I am happy alone. But you are why coming to me? That is it. Without trying, it's happening. Like a mother. They don't effort for thinking for the child. They cannot live without child because the mind is fixed there. That is Bhatsharira. Manjari, Dasi has also, mind is fixed. Lover mind is fixed with the beloved mind is fixed with lover. It's in relation happening mind. If there is no relation, impersonal things are not. Impersonal things are Rishikesh. Here, but Bhumi is a personal place. Land of love. You know. But that love, pure love, what Jesus has you. Only you can receive that love in the love. So Jesus sent you, you not come. Jesus sent you. I say, but his practice is there. Go to Western. You can only realize the outside of Vrindavan, not talking about love. They are talking up to God. And God cannot come to you without love. Bible is telling, if you have no love for the God, you can move the mountain, but it is useless. You can attack 10,000 people by your logical argument, but if you have no love for God, it is useless. It's like a playing drum without rhythm. This is the point. So love is the goal. And love is the way. And love is the goal. We have to take this path. If you want to take this path, there is no other place than out of it. That Buddha means reservoir. Love of reservoir is where flow to the God. Go and see that. And that is the meaning. Love flows from the goddess of love. For Ram, for Krishna, he is empty without love. So he is searching only that love, what is flowing out from Radha and going to Sham. That's the beauty of us. flowing the love. From where love flows, that place is Radha. Mother love flow for the child is Radha. That is the kunda of love.
Yes.
Only 3 mallows are there. There are not 4 mallows. One is a friendly love. One is a motherly love. And one is a conjugal love. And in conjugal love, purity and divinity, if you want to see, is the Radha, divine love. That fill your heart for living in this material world happily and useful, make life happy. Radha. You come after a long time.
Table is there, good.
Yeah, right. Then you have to say something.
Okay.
Able to the power and the light.
Yeah.
Able
Yes.
is connected to the power, to the light.
From powerhouse.
The Gurudev example by light. So we need some connection. Otherwise light will not shining. But the light is not the source. The source is the powerhouse. So if we connect something, then we can meditate on this. How we are connected to the powerhouse. Right? So we need a good connection. And we took not aluminium or other things where it's not. No, we take copper.
The best.
So that it's more fast. Not what you say, local call. Local call.
Long distance. And you see, the power has a 440 volts. Power has a 440.
Yeah.
You cannot open or make the light with that. Because we have 220. Whole Europe is like.
Yeah.
America is different. But 220 volt, we need one transformer to transform, change the voltage.
Yeah.
440 to 220.
Yeah.
And that is the spiritual master. The power of the divine love is coming 440 volts.
Too heavy.
Too heavy.
Too much.
And that has to transfer as per my capacity to understand. Then light will come in our heart. Light will come in my room. We will live in the light. Enlightened. My English is not very good.
Very good, Gurudev. And how Gurudev is doing this? How he can do this? She's asking, how is Gurudev doing that transformation of the voltage, Gurudev?
Voltage, that is transformer voltage. Change from 440 to 220. This is the work of the Guru. He received 440 and he transferred to the as per my capacity, slowly. If they remove the blockage and they put the wire where the wire is cutting, they make the tape on that. Everything step by step. One time he want to remove the blockage, they will be, oh, this nonsense. Go other place. Many places like that. He is a little, very restricted person. I am not strict. Guru become strict for your blockage, not for the person. He want to remove that blockage, but giving facility. This is the nature. To have that. Without removing blockage, how you can help? I will never understand if I am sitting in my blockage. No, nobody can explain. No, any work, there is books, or there is anyone who can change us if I block myself. And I have to remove my blockage. If the mercy comes, we realize and we remove. We remove. Guru can give only navigate you. Removing also my response, not his response.
Transformator, I like.
That transformer.
Powerhouse is different, right? Powerhouse is different. Transformator, powerhouse.
Receive, but how much to give? That
he is not the powerhouse. Powerhouse is different.
Powerhouse is different, but he transformed.
Converting.
But as my this is the one.
And if I have a knot in my cable, then Gurudev can show me that I can open it.
Yeah. Yeah. Then the cable has to connect right. And no loose connection. It has to be right connection. Right place connection. That is mechanism. That is the work of mechanism of the Guru. That is the mechanical work of the digestion. So he is also working. He is not either sitting inside, outside, always he is trying to help. This is his. If not with his help, how I can understand myself? Right? 6:30 now, 5 minutes.
Wow. This is divine vision, Gurudev. We can speak about the generator in this way. Powerful.
I know tomorrow my Kanhaiya is going. I'm missing him.
You have to share with me. Send me some Kanhaiya, please.
He's going tomorrow morning, flight. I'm sending to. Right, can I?
Yes.
Which time is your flight?
7. My flight at 2 p.m.
He is going at 7 from here. After breakfast. Radha.
Radhe.
Jai Jai Shri
Radhe.